These documents from 1963 to 1965 were marked top secret. 60 years later, we can read them. Konfrontasi was not just a military conflict. And while the soldiers were defending the borders, another war was quietly looming in cities across 3 continents, in Cairo, Karachi, Beijing, Jakarta, New Delhi, Accra. A war of narratives, a war of legitimacy. And Great Britain was warning Malaysia, you may lose this war even before it begins. One cable is blunt. Malaysia might be flattened by an Indonesian-Chinese diplomatic steamroller. Flattened, not militarily, diplomatically. Indonesia was sending hundreds of diplomats across 3 continents, across the Arab world, across Middle East, across Africa. Indonesia carried one message. Malaysia was a neo-colonial project. Malaysia was illegitimate. And then came the moment that changed everything. Khartoum, Sudan, only 4 words. Malaysia, Far East Israel. That label spread fast. The Arab capitals were spreading it. The African capitals whispered it. And Indonesia amplified it. And Pakistan, a friendly country, shifted immediately. On 6 October 1965, without warning, Pakistan severed ties with Malaysia. After Pakistan's rupture, Britain's role becomes crystal clear. Malaysia needed help, but Great Britain wasn't controlling us. They were stabilizing. The cables show coordination. Great Britain, with a vastly greater presence around the world, lobbied the African capitals. They worked on India, a key Afro-Asian state. For a brief moment, Great Britain acted as Malaysia's shadow foreign ministry. Another cable warned Malaysia urgently. Avoid majority votes. Avoid walking into Indonesia's narrative. Because Indonesia was setting a trap, not in Borneo, but in Algiers, where the second Afro-Asian meeting was supposed to be held. They pushed for just one outcome. Malaysia banned, Malaysia shunned, Malaysia branded as a neo-colonial construct. But then, another actor appears in the cables, India. And the British assessment was clear. India had saved Malaysia, but not for the reasons of altruism. India had been bruised by its conflict with China in 1962, and it did not want another war of words among the Asian countries. India proposed a shield. No bilateral disputes. No discussion on konfrontasi. It wasn't mere solidarity, it was self-preservation. But it was an important point. It gave Malaysia a way out. How did Malaysia escape the trap? Well, the cables point to 4 reasons. Number 1 is the shield that India provided. No discussion of konfrontasi in these meetings. Number 2, coordination by Great Britain. Number 3, Indonesia's overreach. Too loud, too aggressive. It made the neutral countries in the Afro-Asian grouping rather uncomfortable. And number 4, Malaysia's quick reaction, shifting its policies from alignment to non-alignment, becoming closer to the Middle East and taking a stronger position against Israel. It was not ideology, it was survival. In that one moment, the trap cracked and Malaysia slipped out. The most striking part of these cables is what Malaysians never saw. And they never saw how close we came to being denied legitimacy altogether. The Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, never revealed these dangers. He kept morale high. He carried the pressure quietly, while Malaysia's small diplomatic corps held the line. For 60 years, these cables remain unseen, unread, hidden. Until now, we have a chance to look at them. So why am I talking about this subject? Because these cables remind us that diplomacy is all about vigilance. Malaysia survived 1963 because our leaders then watched the external storm carefully. They were not distracted by their own noises internally. That is an important lesson for us today. If you liked this video, Of course, please hit the like button, but I would urge you to watch another video that I had put out earlier, 28 March 1963, The Untold Story. The link is somewhere in the description. I'm a former Malaysian ambassador with over 33 years of experience. My channel, Diplomatify, is about Malaysia's foreign policy, ASEAN, Southeast Asia. I talk about these issues. Konfrontasi has taught us one valuable lesson, that survival isn't automatic. It isn't granted. It must be earned. It requires calm judgment. It requires effective diplomacy.